Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Last Raider. We are back with another video. And today we are looking at, oh boy, the United States of Captain America. It's supposed to be celebrating 80 years of Captain America, and we're celebrating it with the most unimaginative, hobo-ish designed costumes I have seen in my life. It's so bad. Here you've got Gay Cap here. Supposed to be a gay guy fighting for, I have no idea. It's supposed to be for the American way. There's a theme you're going to see because they've released the new character that's going to be out, I believe, in their latest issue that's going to be coming out. And it is a black woman, and you're going to see a theme between these two costumes. But this here is the, what has now been dubbed on Twitter as the hobo gay Captain America, or homeless gay Captain America. He's got a crappy mask. Everything about him looks dingy and dirty. Honestly, if you're going to represent a community, this is not the way to do it. Putting a trash can lid with a spray painted on Captain America emblem. That's not going to help you. Apparently, people do not understand the concept of Captain America's shield. It's supposed to be bulletproof. It's supposed to be indestructible to an extent, but Marvel has gone through in the past couple of years and just broke it multiple times because, Marvel hates America. But here we are right now. We've got this Captain America look like he's been living on the street for so dadgum long he doesn't remember what an actual bed feels like. And the character, at least this one, has some consistency to it. Until, and this is nice, but then you see this one, and you realize they actually showed more respect for the gay Captain America than they are the black female Captain America that they're putting in. It's supposed to be like Captain America all the place. People who have taken up the Captain America mantle and doing what they can and pretending to be superheroes. A couple of problems with this concept, especially with the art. Why do they all have to look like they're some kind of weird wrestler? I mean, this woman looked like she looks like one of those starter wrestlers you send in there for the guy or the girl that you want to make them, you want to build them up. This is the chick you send in there to get her ass kicked. Like when Charlotte Flair was starting out or Sasha Banks was starting out in WWE. She's beating the hell out of other chicks, and these other chicks that come in, you could tell this is their first gig. WWE just throwed them in there. They're like, okay, this is your first gig. Do I get a costume? Just put whatever shit you can find in that dumpster bin over there on. You'll be fine. And, they go out there and they get their ever-living shit kicked in. And that's what this character looks like. It looks like she went to Goodwill and got a whole bunch and just grabbed some random stuff that looks patriotic, throwed it on, and is trying to be Captain America. It looks rushed. It looks unimaginative. It looks like someone said, leotards and leggings, we'll do one half of a legging, we'll do this. Actually, going to the leotard and the legging, and this is something I'm going to say right now that may piss some people off, but Marvel is now a company, I can't remember who said it about DC at Marvel. They basically said that Marvel was like a porn star who didn't realize they had, or DC was like a porn star who had tits but didn't realize that they had them. Marvel has become that now. They understand they could sell women. They know that Marvel in the past has sold women, but they don't have enough balls to commit to what makes women in comics sell, and that is they have to be sexy. None of this screams sexy. This is Supergirl wearing a skirt and leggings with thigh highs in the Supergirl series. Look, I'm sorry. Ladies, I'm going to say this. I'm not being disrespectful. But if you're going to do superheroes, you're going to do entertainment, you're going to have to at some point in time commit to a panty shot. Okay? I'm not being misogynist on this. It's just if you've got a character in there, there should be a concerted effort by some women to go, you know what, we're gonna do a panty shot. Well, we don't have to do a panty shot. No, I'm gonna be doing some high kicks. There needs to be a panty shot at some point. Build up the fan base a little bit. This is something that women. You ask any woman that has been a fighter, they'll all tell you the last thing we want to be fighting in is a dress because you're gonna have panty shots. That's just normal, and I'm gonna use that as a segue because that is a natural thing. You know, a panty shot in a fight if a woman is wearing a dress. You're gonna see some. You're gonna see some silk-clad butt at some point. How is it that Marvel's characters here, these new Captain Americas, look like this in the age of Etsy? I mean, nowadays, if you wanted to be a I guarantee you, if some black girl wanted to actually do this, if she actually wanted to be a superhero and she's doing the, building the muscle and actually getting the combat capabilities, she's learning the mixed martial arts and everything else, so she's effective. Getting some weapons training, to multiply the force she can put out there. And she wants to be a superhero. How is it she can't do a GoFundMe, anonymously, and get some chick or some talented person on Etsy to make her a costume? I mean, frick, you can buy Kevlar by the yard nowadays. And you're telling me some talented person like Yaya Han could not, who if they were on Etsy, and there's plenty of people that are just as talented as most cosplayers. That's where a lot of them get. That's where a lot of cosplayers will sell some of their stuff is on Etsy. You're telling me that you cannot get a better costume than this? This bargain bin Goodwill luchador costume that you got going on that makes America look really effing bad. Oh, there's Steven Crowder right now. But you're telling me you cannot get in there and you cannot design a better costume than this. This looks like you just threw everything that you could at it just to make a quick character. It looks rushed. It looks unimagined. It looks pathetic. Okay? It kind of defies the rule of the 3-color palette. It's not a rule in comics. It's a rule pretty much if you're going to make anything stylized, the idea is to use 3-color palette. You do this with a lot of things. Okay, it's not a comic book thing. I know some people think, 3-color palette. That's from DC Universe Online because you are only limited to a 3-color palette. No, you do it with Starship factions. You do it with game factions. Anytime you want to make a distinction between one person or another, or one group or another in like forms of entertainment, you use a 3-color palette. This enables you to distinct specific factions, but you don't have the problem of confusing them at the same time. That's why sometimes the superheroes in DC Universe Online look so good, because all the people are limited by a 3-color palette. So you end up with these really awesome looking characters a lot of times that average people are making that look amazing. And I would really, if you're going to make a superhero, it's not a bad idea to probably get something to just go download DC Universe Online and just use the 3-color palette system and everything they got to see if you can make a decent looking costume while you're on there. There's probably a limited number of combinations, but you could end up with something unique at the very least. This here is, we're going to have a light. One, you've got 2 different tones of blue with a stark red. You should have went with either the 2-tone blue and white and red, or just went red, white, and blue normally. Okay, go with the stark dynamic colors. Another problem I have here is we're still doing the whole semi-pastel color. It's a mess. Okay, it's a freaking mess. By the way, this woman's a stage 1 feminist going in. For those of you who don't know, her hair is colored. She doesn't have a mental. The stage 1 feminist has either a mental illness haircut, or they have wild colored hair or rainbowy colored hair. Basically, it'll be an odd color. It'll be like stark blue, navy blue, or some bullshit like that. Stage 2 feminist, they'll have both a mental illness haircut and a wild hair color. Stage 3, the hair coloring is starting to look like it's had just Kool-Aid pouches been poured on your head with a bit of water thrown on there. And then stage 4, they get like 450 pounds overweight, looking like Jabba the Hutt and screaming. we are the feminist tank division, you know, as they putter around and they hover around or whatnot. But anyway, folks, tell me what you think. Tell me, you know what? Here's what we'll do in the comments. Tell me how y'all would fix this costume. Personally, I would give this chick some serious shin and knee pads. Give her some serious arm guards so she's got some decent protection. Give her a semi-up armored leotard. Take off the arm guards. Number one, we'll take off the arm guards. Give her more of a ninja-like mask with the cowl. Instead of doing the Captain America mask, you know, with the dome top, I just do a full ninja-like mask going down the center. Give her a thong back like Psylocke back in the 90s, and you got thick, juicy, saucy, spicy, black woman Captain America. Anyway, folks, tell me what improvements you'd make in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, hit the bell for notification. And as always, stay safe, stay frosty. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye now.